Mycareer. Hey, that's what's up, y'all.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
Look out there, MP.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Let's go 8-2-0.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Boston, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And, of course, Milwaukee, now 5.5 games back.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for. But it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Drew Holiday out there with MP. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Keita in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And despite some of the challenging buildings to play in on the road in the NBA, MP and his team have made it a point to win tough games away from home. Easier said than done in this league.
And this team's goal was to compete on the road, and so far, so good. MP is looking for another good road performance tonight. And we all know in the NBA, it's hard winning on opposing courts.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Lillard outside. Pass to Middleton. Count it. Good.
Of course he can.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Holiday finds Brown. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
And here's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by Boston. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You know, outstanding start. You made 3 of your first 4.
Here's Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. Pass to Trent. Rebound Boston. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Early in the season like this, it's interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason doors.
BA, it really is, because yes, do the players take a brief respite? Unequivocally. You've got to get your body right and get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for these guys.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. And here's Boston. They're on a 10-2 run here. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness. Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
From deep, MP. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Milwaukee making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Green is subbed in for Trent. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Keita. Hauser comes in for Jaylen Brown. Springer, he's checked in for MP. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Portis. Pass to Green. Takes a 3. Horford pulls it in. Here's Springer. Green covering. Middleton outside. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Boston out in front, up 10. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
They've got Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jackson, and it's Green in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Pritchard. Last game for him, he picked up 10. There's the 3. Prince grabs the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Green. Here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Prince. Trent comes in for Jackson, and Lillard subbed in for Green. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kata's checked in for Cornette. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Horford. Drew Holiday's checked in for Hauser, and MP subbed in for Pritchard. Now here's MP against Brooklyn. He was really on his game. Power move from MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Lillard passes to Portis. Holiday against Trent. Up again. Kata pulls it in. Boston leading by 10. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Lillard. No points yet. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Here's MP. MP beats the contact.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
The Bucks trail by 12. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
A minute 29 left to play in the second quarter. Holiday passes to MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
They're really working the paint now.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Middleton looking around. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lillard. Will it go? And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lillard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, MP. Defended by Lillard. From deep, MP. The long-range hit from MP.
MP claps back with that three-pointer.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Back to Lillard. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Ooh, bruising drive from MP.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Boston. And they've been winning at a high level this season. most games, not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Antetokounmpo for three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. MP getting it done for the Celtics. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Boston Celtics.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. A Desert Dino wrote us and said, what was your go-to post-game ritual when you were on the road?
I'm going to go with redacted, answer not found, try again later. Redacted, answer not found, try again later.
Kenny, what about you?
I'm with Shaq on this one. What happened on the road stays on the road, especially in our era.
And my answer, of course, hey, a good night's sleep. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
On the floor for Boston, they've got MP. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jalen Brown. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Keita in at the 5 down low. Now here's Trent. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lopez, the screen on Porzingis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Keita pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
MP against Trent. Pass to Holiday. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, BA. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Now here's Holiday. MP, the pass to Keita. MP looking around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Every team in the new NBA wants to be on this list. The sharpshooters from three-point range. Number 1, Boston.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen on Porzingis. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
They set the pick. Fires for 3. And that one's good. Kristaps Porzingis for 3. Porzingis has got 5.